Jeff, Kathy Doherty, Shalane, good morning, guys. Oh my gosh. I was looking at a video. I don't know if that had sound. I was sitting talking to my dad the last few days that he was alive, and it's him. I can't do shit on this. Escape. Oh my God. Hey, Kathy. Good morning, everybody. Control, Alt, Delete. That's all I know how to get out of this shit. God. Sign out. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Hi, Aggie. Hey, Spirit. Hey, Celeste. Titan, Kathy, Senna, Shalane, Gail Ann, Spirit in the Sky, Celeste, Kathy, Shirley Ringgold, Kathy Daugherty, Karen, Chris J. Good morning, Chris J. Oh, my Lord. The 22nd of June, Monday. Woo. What are you guys doing this week? I'm going to go get, I have to get my nails done today because I'm going to get a massage tomorrow. And you can't go to the massage parlor when you have long toenails. You don't want to cut the masseuse. Yeah? Gina, konnichiwa, hello, good to see you. So good for you to be here. Very nice of you to be here, Tina. Although I know you're going to say goodbye shortly. I am off to work. That girl's a working foo. Did anybody see the footage in Delaney Hall, Newark, of the red Mustang running over the protester? They got to find out who the fuck that guy is. It's so blatant. The woman had her back to the road. She was protesting in front of Delaney Hall, and this red Mustang just ran over her. What the hell? Like, they're so blatant. We're coming to a point in this country, American citizens, when it comes to ICE, you got to start pulling out some rocks and sticks and stones. They need a taste of their own medicine, in my feeling. I don't know. Aggie said, yes, I did see that. It was awful. These people have become so brazen. Gail, I thought, I did. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Yes, indeed. What? Who threw it? I get some glasses. Ah, glasses. Jerry, I saw John Oliver's show last night, and there was a whole segment on feral hogs in America. There's over 6 million of them. And because of climate change, they were reproducing at a rapid pace. We're going to need those feral hogs to eat because there's not going to be any. We're going to need those feral hogs to eat because they're not going to deliver any food. There's not going to be any food deliveries. Who knows what's going to happen in the next 2 months? It was already very bad with the firing of so many people, food, every type of industry being affected by his stupidity. Now there's an El Nino. I was looking at it. What does it mean? It's not just a storm. The oceans are getting very warm and temperatures are going to continue to increase. It's alarming to any of us, should be, that it's so hot in the United Kingdom. It's in the 90s. It's so hot. We'll see today in the Netherlands and Denmark. What's the temperatures there? In the 90s? That's not good. So what are we going to do, you guys? You guys are all going to come over here? We all going to try to stick together? What do you want to do? What are we going to do? I got a well. I have a water source. I have 3 months worth of food. I have a way of protecting myself and my mom. You got any medication? There's a lot of things to work for. Yo, Hans is here saying good morning to Margie. Yo, Hans, what is the temperature in Denmark today? Spirit in the Sky is hitting it correctly. She says, it's so draining. Every day it's something else. The guy's shitting himself on public TV. You know, he's farting and pooping. All the leaders are like, what the fuck? He's an appalling. When's it going to go away? I hope soon. I said it was going to be the end of June. I can't see us having a 4th of July with this asshole. Do you ever see Laura Trump, Lara? Is she the Fox News host? I'm not being mean. I'm just saying she is not pleasant to look at. Laura Trump. Why she feels she belongs on TV, I do not know. But I was looking at her yesterday. She's not even a good-looking guy, let alone a pretty woman. She's not an attractive woman. What the fuck? Who does she think she is being on TV? She has no journalism background. Who is she the wife of, Laura? She's the wife of Eric Trump? I'm going to sound like an asshole. I can't. She's hard to look at. I'm just saying. She acts like she's so intelligent listening. Yeah. There's a woman being arrested yesterday. There was 5 ICE agents on her. Are these fucking people so inept? You can tell they've never arrested anyone before. They don't know how to work the handcuffs. They're grabbing the person's arms. Everybody has their fucking knee in the person's back, their buttocks, their lower back. You got 4 men kneeling on one woman. I mean, it's infuriating. It's infuriating. This whole... Did you see about all the bodies they found down in Mexico? I don't know who was responsible, but they found a whole community gone. And they found all the clothes, jewelry, their automobiles everywhere in this location where there were ovens. I mean, it's really, really dark. It's not this is the end of times. Something has to happen soon. We're getting rid of communities now. I mean, what the fuck? It's not good. Margie saying good morning to everybody. So Gayland's got 6 million hogs. I did a thing on hogs last year. Chris J says, this awfulness happening at Delaney Hall is so sad. I mean, there are no repercussions. That's what I'm saying. We got to get together, like thousands, and pummel these ICE agents. People got to start bringing, what should be the thing? Potatoes? Should everybody be carrying potatoes? I'd be a potato chucking mofo. Everybody got to go throw potatoes, nail them with potatoes. I don't know what the answer is, but Kathy is getting a spinal injection today. Kathy Daugherty. God bless Kathy and her getting treated today. Kathy Daugherty getting a spinal injection. Anything regarding the spine is suspect. Everything is. Karen, hi Aggie, Margie, Celeste. Good morning, Karen. You know it's going to be a good Monday. Aggie sent us 6 sons. A 3-leaf clover and 6 sons. That is code word for have a freaking great Monday. Monday being I see what she's doing. Maybe Aggie showing us the weather for the week. Sunny throughout and a happy St. Patrick's Day today. Everybody wish Kathy Doherty, please, a successful doctor's visit today. And Tina Konnichiwa is here. Wendy's here. Margie's here. Good morning. Good morning. I saw a friend of mine that I worked with down in Florida. He was on this platform. I know him. It's funny how people, I don't know. He's a ham, but his platform is I don't know what he thinks he's been through. I hope that it wasn't his son, but he's talking about, he's like a motivational speaker. I don't try to be a motivational speaker to you guys. I don't have the qualifications to be a motivational speaker, to talk about how we should feel and how we get over obstacles and how to do this. And, we're all important and, all that stuff. I speak in broad strokes because I don't have the training to speak on, to be a therapist. So my platform, I try to just give some common sense, some observations. No one's right. That doesn't mean I'm right, but I try to make you guys smile and put a little twist on it. I complain like you guys, but I want to make us smile. I think this is going to come to an end soon. I really do. I really do. I really think it's going to come to an end soon. So, in the meantime, let's stay positive, and our heart goes out to everybody that's waking up in a cage. And these ICE assholes, man, you guys got to know, your day will come, you freaking pricks. Your day will come. Running over a woman with a red Mustang because she's standing out front of where you got to go to work, you asshole. And let's not even call it work, shall we? Let's not call being an ICE agent work. You guys are thugs. You're assholes. Okay? When the Sopranos went to work, where did they go? Behind Citriel's where they cut meat. What's it called? Butcher. When they go to work, what do they do? The ICE agents. What do they do? Honestly, what do they do? They don't do shit. They have no skill set. They're a bunch of thugs. They're a bunch of bullies. And they got to be put away. What skill set does they can't, when you see these guys dry humping these women and laying on them and kneeling on them and trying to put handcuffs on them, they're not even good at that. Would someone please design some better handcuffs? Get rid of these fucking things. How about just a tie? They don't, and get them up. Get them up. Stop laying on them, trying to put on handcuffs that you don't know how to fucking use. I'm watching them try to put handcuffs on people, and I'm like, are they that fucking stupid? How hard is it to put on handcuffs? Do it and get them up and proceed. They're just so sloppy. That's why I think they're J6ers and Proud Boys. That's who they are. I can't see crap anymore. Oh shit, I didn't look up Rebecca's email. She's going to give me hell. Let me see. Let me look my emails for Rebecca. Rebecca. Everyone loves Rebecca. Or was it? Maybe it wasn't Rebecca. Was it? Somebody sent me an email. They told me I got to find it. My hometown canceled our fireworks. My town of Mount Holly was founded in 1677. It's old. And we're the county seat of Burlington County, which is the largest county in New Jersey. Mount Holly is the county seat of Burlington County. We usually have fireworks. We're not having them this year. We're not having fireworks this year. I don't really care. I don't stay up and watch. I'm in bed before the fireworks go on. Do you guys stay up and watch fireworks? I don't have the strength. The desire. Hey, say good morning to this guy. Oh, Wendy says, Gail, Ann, luckily I haven't seen any yet. I live in the suburbs and they're mostly found in areas that are wooded or in the rural areas in Conroe and Montgomery. They're talking about wild hogs. Jeff says, we have tons of feral hogs here in South Florida. They gather on the roadsides and root up the sides of the road looking for food. What they do is they ruin the earth so nothing can grow. That's what they do. Rhonda Kwitnick is here. Good morning, all, she says. Celeste Phillips says, I would love to see a human chain of caring people across the country. Celeste, when do we do that? It would have to be on the 4th of July, no? Rebecca, anything ever going on in Mexico is going to get the blame. Those of us that go there from all over the world, we know the real story. What is going on down there, Rebecca? I didn't think it was a Mexican issue. I thought it was a border town where they found a bunch of empty homes and a community that was gone. I didn't think it was a Mexican issue, or it was. I thought it was us. I thought it was the Trump administration. Ashley is saying, we're having a fireworks downtown in Detroit tonight. I don't care for them anymore. Either my kids don't until the 4th of July. Spirit in the Sky says, Jerry, I'd rather see a drone show. Oh, Spirit in the Sky said she sent me a text. It's on my phone, though. I got to look at the phone. Cut Off Israel says, if we weren't allies with Israel, we could have saved over 18 trillion tax dollars, but more importantly, over 5 million people globally, including over 40,000 Americans may still be alive. You guys know I've talked about Israel for months. I've talked about Israel for a past year. Netanyahu is a war criminal. The Israelis are they supported Jeffrey Epstein. They created Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, I did not know this. My own representative, who I've always thought him suspect, Cory Booker, spoiled little fuck. I really, he is friends with Jared Kushner. Cory Booker is friends with Jared Kushner. So Israel, the Jewish group within the Israeli government, the not good ones, they control Cory Booker. So Cory Booker, you got to go. Okay, fuckhead? New Jersey doesn't need you, nor do we want you. You big doofy ass Israeli supporter. And they're all so full of shit. Didn't he do what they call when you stand up and you talk for as long as you can talk? What's it called? Some bullshit term. He's full of shit, Cory Booker. Cut Off Israel says, I've heard that over 170 ICE agents were in the IDF. What is the IDF? Detention facility? ICE detention? Not only are you looking at not a very high quality of staff, with good morals, good character, skill set that is conducive to watching over people, they're fucking reckless. They're probably very twisted too. If you're not going to get proper guards, and there's other people within the facility, who are they? The people that clean it, they're probably not the best. The people that feed the people, the prisoners, they're not the best. The medical staff, they're not the best. Reports are coming now. They're doing a complete investigation on improper exams in these facilities with the women. You knew that shit was going to happen. They're fucking sick. These white supremacists. They got a bunch of young, attractive, vibrant women at their fingertips to fuck with, and that's what they're doing. They're being abused even by the doctors and nurses, whatever medical people are there. They're doing inappropriate things to these women. It's fucking infuriating. Jesus God. Can you imagine if your mom or your sister, forget your sister, can you imagine if your mom was in a place like that? You'd be taking people out. I would be dead. I would be in jail. I would be dead. I would be dead. And you think to yourself, how would I take a few people with me? What am I going to do? I don't know. my mind, I was thinking ice picks. These guys have helmets, goggles, gas masks, vests. They're all holstering weapons. They got knee pads, shin guards, and boots. And they're all wearing gloves. I have gloves. No big deal. I don't want to say a little jab right to the neck. That's it. You know, these fucking guys got to be taken away. They're murderers. They're murderers. I don't know why there's not more ICE people getting hurt. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand why that's happening. Well, I do, because I'm a man. I'm not far away from Delaney Hall. It's difficult. It's a very difficult decision to make. Am I going to go up there and commit myself to being part of the resistance? And am I going to chance getting hurt or hurting someone and then being in jail for hurting some ICE agents? I mean, these guys think they're invincible. They're not. They're just in greater number. And you got a bunch of civilians up there that aren't cohesive. You know, you got a group of men up there that are going to confront these fucking guys. I bet some of them could get hurt and would get hurt. But then the civilians going against ICE, are we going to be shot? Because everybody's packing. They're all fucking packing. So it's infuriating for all of us. Your flight or fight response gets all jacked up. It's not good. I am feeling you. I get exactly what you guys are saying. What a terrible thing that's occurring. They said a few people have been, out of the January 6th, all 1,500 that were released by Donald Trump, right? It's not 3 or 4 that have been rearrested. It's dozens and dozens and dozens who have been rearrested for perverted crimes involving children. It's it's just dark right now. It's dark. But we're all here together, and thank God. I hope everybody here stay safe. I don't know. 6:22, 22nd of June, 6:35 a.m. Monday morning. Oh, you guys gonna have a healthy week? I really want to have a good week. Wendy is saying that fireworks are not allowed in the woodlands, although people can still buy them in the cities surrounding us like Conroe and Magnolia, and people still shoot them off, and many pets are lost. So, Wendy, the pets are lost because they get scared and run away? What do you mean they're lost? The problem is so much broader than we're just divided, Spirit, I think. The problem is, well, you're right. We are all divided. A house divided cannot stand. We're much more stronger together. But our media doesn't allow us to have any understanding of what the real issues are because it's a bunch of fluff. Gayle King, she's full of shit. So's Nora O'Donnell. They're all assholes. They are. Our media is lying to us. They're lying to us. Rebecca is saying Trump backed down on his threats to Mexico because over 40% of our food comes from there. American companies lease land for miles and miles and miles. Jeff has dogs, and he's saying that their dog Penny, all dogs, no dogs like fireworks. What do you gotta do? When you have dogs and there's fireworks coming, what do you guys do? I think I would bring them in the basement, put on the TV, put on a nice show, what's kind of loud, and hug my dog. I would sit there in the basement during the fireworks and just let my dog know it's protected. I would just let the dog lay with me. Dogs don't know about fireworks. You know how many people lose fingers during on 4th of July? It's fucked up. I can't believe we're alive. We used to run around the neighborhood with fucking a burning piece of phosphorus, a sprinkler. These things were dangerous as shit. And you're like handing it to like 2 and 3 year olds. Here. Run around doing this shit. Spelling your name. You ever spell your name with the sprinkler? Jerry. Oh my God, there is my name. Mom. Look, I'm spelling mom. And the sprinklers. It's amazing that we are not blind, or we're alive. Sprinklers, if you're talking about something dangerous, it's a hot metal rod with the tip of it like the sun. Our country does not care about us. Hey, it's the 4th of July. Everybody go get your fireworks. Now, fireworks, you can buy them in Costco. You can buy fireworks in Costco. My God. Our country does not care about us. Our food is terrible. We have dangerous laws that are ridiculous. Or there are no laws when there should be. Hey, it's the 4th of July. Let's go burn everything. Do you remember seeing kids run around we all ran around with sprinklers. Sprinklers, right? Sprinklers. They were so bright you couldn't even look at a sprinkle. A sparkler. Sparklers. They were called sparklers. And then you would keep it going because it would come down. And it was like, oh my God, get another one. Oh, and then light that one and start a new one. Oh, it's amazing that we're alive. Gail Ann says Cory Booker is named in a secret society called something like Dialogue. Even Ted Cruz is in it. Shame on me. I always thought Cory Booker was a decent human being, but he's a real jerk off. And Ted Cruz is a despicable person. I can't stand Ted Cruz. A filibuster, yeah. That's what he does, a filibuster. And blah, 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 blah. And he's so full of shit. He still voted for Israel. Spirit in the sky. Jerry, squirrel. It's hard to keep up. I read what you guys have to say. I have my own emotions about things about what I'm seeing. And we do jump around. So I'm sorry if I seem like scattered. I never have a format when I come on with you guys. I don't know what we're going to discuss. We're just like, friends and family waking up in the morning, having a cup of coffee. How'd you sleep last night? Good. Did you dream anything? Yeah, I had a dream that Donald Trump's dead. What? That's awesome. Tell us about that dream. We just talk, right? We just share our feelings. Celeste says, I try to like Cory, but I really think he's an opportunist. He is. Jonathan Barr says that his German Shepherd has a fit with fireworks. Sparklers were great as a kid, but when you look back at sprinklers, they were very dangerous. They are very dangerous. Excuse me. In New Jersey, Costco, they sell fireworks now. Can I tell you something? I went to Delaney Hall one day. I brought my friar outfit. I was all prepared to march out front and talk to everyone, both sides, and be like, you guys are wrong, you know it, blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't going to be violent. Where Delaney's Hall is located in Newark, it's a very difficult place to protest because you're so vulnerable. There's no way out. It's a very congested area. There's fences everywhere. There's trucks everywhere. There's gravel and dirt and buildings, and it's not it's not friendly. It's not like it's anything open. If you go to Delaney Hall and you start a bunch of shit with the ICE, you would find it very difficult to get away. I think about these things. Well, if I went there and I did knock out 2 or 3 of these fucking guys and they were chasing me, first of all, I'm getting older and I'm heavy. Where the fuck am I going to run? I'm going to have to fight them. And they're going to get you. And you hurt 2 or 3 of them, they're going to put you behind the wall and they're going to fuck you up. Which, you know, my mom wouldn't like that. But there's nowhere to get away in Delaney Hall. That's why these ICE agents feel so empowered. It's in the middle of an industrial park. Delaney Hall is in a shit area of Newark, which is a crappy, who the fuck wants to live in Newark, New Jersey? No one. It's a shithole. And it's the air smells of oil and burning fossil fuels and chemicals. The air stinks. It looks terrible. It's very gray and rigid and jagged and the whole area is shit. So for anybody that you see that's at Delaney Hall, these protesters, you got to give them props. They are brave and they are ballsy because you're very vulnerable. You're very vulnerable. It's not a good location for anyone that wants to protest. There's nothing but fencing and buildings, and it's very gray and rigid. It's not a good place to be. So I give so much credit to these men and women, a lot of women who are protesting at Delaney Hall. They are heroes because what are they doing? When they're making noise outside Delaney Hall, that's what I wanted to do. When I brought my friar outfit, I had a horn. I was going to blow that motherfucker. I wanted the people at Delaney Hall to hear that horn. So that's what the protesters are doing. You're going to get out. We're here for you. Don't give up hope. And then the people in Delaney Hall are putting the lights off and on. Oh, we hear you. We hear you. That's huge to give people hope. Can you imagine if you were locked up and you thought no one gave a shit? At least they're locked up and they have to know that there's people outside that care for them and that want them released. And so I give a hat off and a salute and a handshake and a hug to all these protesters. God bless them. God bless the protesters. Do people live in Newark or only businesses there? There's people that live there. It's depressing. Depressing. If there was any city in the country that they should initiate having just a robots, it should be Newark, because it really isn't inhabitable for humans. The water is putrid. The air stinks. it's just an environment of like apocalyptic nature. It's very gray and jagged. There's gravel everywhere. There's fences around. There's trucks fucking everywhere. It's overwhelming. There's a lot of stimulation, and I can handle that because I'm an ADD kind of guy. But to me, I'm even overwhelmed. Horns honking, endless array of trucks, fucking dust coming up from the gravel and the trash. It's filthy. Newark is a disgusting city. It's disgusting. What's wrong with Maxwell? Spirit says we love Jerry. Celeste, that is so sweet for you to say, because I don't know how you guys think. I'm thinking, I don't even know how they're my friends. No one's talking to me, but maybe they're just, they can relate to what I'm saying. I don't know. But thank you, Celeste. You're very sweet. Holy shit. Pennsylvania is a very odd state. PA could not buy fireworks in their own state without a permit, says Therabob. It's called a keystone state, which I don't really understand the premise behind that. Other than this, a state like Pennsylvania, that's a keystone state. What does it? Keystone state mean? But they control alcohol. You have to have a state store. You can't have an individually owned liquor store. So they're like kind of like Big Brother. What other kind? What are America's keystone states? Question mark. What is a keystone state? Well, obviously, we know that it's Pennsylvania. I thought there were other states similar to Pennsylvania. What is being a keystone state mean? What does being, I'm going to say does. What does being a keystone state mean? What does it mean? What the hell does it mean? Okay, being a keystone state, Pennsylvania is called a keystone state. Being a keystone state signifies a crucial role in the foundation and unity of the nation. Blah, 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 blah. Jesus. We know what means the stone, you ass. You don't see. The more information they want to give you, the less information you receive. All I know is in Pennsylvania, they control their liquor stores. The state, it's called a state store, which is scary. Oh, you want some liquor in Pennsylvania? Go to the state store, and it's very secure. They have fencing out front. Why can't you get information on the computer when you want it? What a pain in the ass. Am I not asking the right question? Here, that's what I want. Stupid. Oh. Be busy says, I'm subbing. Good morning, Be busy. Be busy, Izzy, Nizzy, Shazizzy, Manizzy, Fazizzy, Shazizzy, Izzy. Did you guys ever watch Zoom? I never got that show. Baba Waba, Naba, Daba, Daba, Zaba, Waba. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I still can't do it. Zoom. We're gonna zoom. I was never a Zoom kid. I was just a little too old for Sesame Street. And then what come on after that? Though the electric company, that was cool. But Zoom was very odd to me. I bet some of you guys are Zoomers. Bubba wubba nubba, subba nubba. What the fuck? Talk regular. The fuck does that mean? Ubba, wubba, nubba, subba. Can you imagine bringing a kid that watched Zoom home to your family? Mom, this is my friend. Zababa, baba, daba. You'd be like, my mom would get him out of here. Jerry, pick your friends more wisely. You can't pick out friends that watch Zoom. Honestly. I bet a lot of Proud Boys watch Zoom. We're gonna zoom, zoom. Weird. Oh my God, what other shows it was watched? I used to watch. The Electric Company was cool. Do you remember the scene? It showed a delivery man coming up to the house, and in the house is a parrot, and the delivery driver comes up and knocks, and the parrot goes, "Who is it?" And the guy goes, "Oh, he's a plumber." He goes, "It's the plumber. I've come to fix the sink." He's waiting. No answer. "Who is it?" "It's the plumber. I've come to fix the sink." Remember that skit? And then the parrot goes again. The plumber's like, "What? Who is it?" "It's the plumber. I've come to fix the sink." Remember that? Yeah. That was our humor when we were kids. That was our humor when we were kids. Proud Boys didn't watch Zoom or anything on PBS because it was educational TV for kids. I used to love, I'll be honest with you, I liked Mr. Rogers. He was a good guy. Soupy Sales. What? Soupy, do you know why Soupy Sales got kicked off the air? My mom and I had this conversation. Soupy Sales was a comedian in the 50s, and he had his own show, Uncle Soupy, or the Soupy Sales Show. Anyway, he used to have puppets and do different things. Anyway, Soupy Sales was a very funny man, but he took it too far once. On New Year's Day, kids across the country wake up to watch Soupy Sales. He had a show that happened to air on New Year's Day. Well, what happened? Well, he gets on the show and he goes, "Hey, boys and girls, Happy New Year. I'm sure your parents had fun last night. I bet a lot of your parents are sleeping in right now because they had too much fun. So here's what Uncle Soupy wants you to do. I want you to go in your parents' room. Your father probably has pants lying on the ground, or they're hung up on the end of the bed. Find your father's pants from last night. Go in his pocket, and he's probably going to have money in it. Change, some dollar bills. Grab that money and mail it to me. Soupy Sales, Uncle Soupy, P.O. Box 1748, Anaheim, California, 32470, whatever." So kids across America who love Soupy Sales on New Year's Day did what he asked. Uncle Soupy, they brought the siblings around. Uncle Soupy saying we got to go into Daddy's room and Mommy's room and get money out of Dad's pocket. He said that? Yeah. So kids across America went in their parents' room, took the money out of their father's pocket, put it in an envelope, and mailed it to Soupy Sales. All across the country, he had thousands of envelopes with money. The networks had to apologize, and they had to fire Soupy Sales. That was the end of Soupy Sales' career. Oh, is that funny? Rough to the Rescue says Proud Boys ate lead paint as children. What a bunch of hateful pieces of shit these fucking Proud Boys are. And they're all built the same. You see that? They're all tall, slender, white guys. None of them are heavy. They all look the same. They're all which was like, ugh. When I was a kid, I've always been husky. I've never had abdominal muscles, I have them, but I've just never been able to see them. Maybe a few years there, you can see my muscles. But other than that, I've always had a nice little pouch. When I was a kid growing up, And I would see kids, running around on base. We're all playing football, kill the man, red light, green light, 1, 2, 3, hide and seek. Let's go catch who can catch the most fireflies. We'd run around. There would be kids out in the neighborhood that had no shirt on. And whenever I saw a kid where you could see his abdominal muscles, I always felt bad for them. I always thought, oh my God, his mom does not feed him. I always felt bad for kids, not knowing that as an adult, it was like sexy or, wow, I love his abdominal muscles. It's like, fuck, to me, it always meant hungry. To me, it always meant like you were not loved. I used to feel bad for kids when I saw their stomach muscles. I always felt bad because you could see their ribs, they have abs. Everybody's built different. Everybody has different genes. But as a young boy growing up on military bases, I can tell you, whenever I saw kids and their stomach muscles, I always felt that they were abused and that their mothers did not love them. I remember that's exactly how I felt. Now these guys are all models and shit. And here I am sitting here all fat and, oh, snap. But anyway, everybody has different perception. Joe Ma says, now Joe Ma is my friend from the United Kingdom. He says, hi, Jerry, I hope you're well. We have a new prime minister here in UK. His name is Andy Burnham, and hopefully you can get to work and create jobs and security there. Hey, that's good. Yo, whenever any of our allies are doing well, we have to applaud. So if Joe Ma is happy, I'm happy. I hope you guys have get that shit under control. Jeff's saying he used to have a 13-inch Zenith black and white TV when he was a kid. His parents kept it in the closet on a wheeled stand when we weren't watching. Gail Ann had 8 tracks. I remember that. Kathy Daughter said, Jerry, I haven't grown taller since 6th grade. You're probably very petite. Kathy Doherty said, yes, he kept the money. Shalane Thomason says she had a niece, had an African gray parrot that marks the garbage truck back. Beep, beep, beep. Soupy Sales kept the money. He probably returned some of it, but he received a lot of money. Wendy says in Texas, they have a blue law. The liquor stores are closed on Sundays. That's what they do in Pennsylvania. It's so weird. And close at 9 p.m. on weekdays. You can't buy liquor in the grocery stores like you can in California. Florida, which seems like they encourage people to get killed. In Florida, you could go to a Kangaroo gas station and buy liquor, wine. Oh, no, you can buy wine and beer, but I don't know if you can buy liquor. Anyway. Sienna is saying, in Cory Booker's behalf, he has co-sponsored bills with my senator to support children with illnesses, and he supports the National Alliance for Mental Illness. And that's good. I'm sorry, Sienna. Yeah, I anything that benefits your children, I would applaud. But Cory Booker is a supporter of Israel, and therefore he's an enemy of America. If you support Israel, you're not loyal to the United States. You're loyal to Israel because they call the shots. We have to sever our relationship with Israel yesterday. Done. The only reason we're still having this shit going on over in Iran is because of Israel. The Stooges. I used to love the Three Stooges. Oh my God. Do you remember the episode on the Three Stooges when they were going out in the woods and they were driving in a jalopy, like the Clampets, and they were going hunting? And they're going hunting, and Mo and Larry each have a raccoon hat. And then Curly had a skunk for his hat. So Curly had a skunk. Mo and Larry had coonskin caps. Curly has a skunk, and he's sitting in the back of the truck, and he goes, "Hey, this is a great place to go hunting." And they go, "How do you know that?" He goes, "There's a sign back there that says fine for hunting." Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to go outside and see what the temperature is here in New Jersey. I'm going to have a second cup of coffee. I'm going to take some NAC. It's supposed to help you feel strong. I need all the help I can get. All the help I can get. Google NAC. Oh, let's go outside and see what the weather's like here in New Jersey. It looks like it's going to be a pretty day. Lord, please rid us of this man. Put him someplace, take him somewhere, remove him from our presence. Lord, please protect us and save us from any more of his bullshit. Oh my gosh. And put him and his family away. They are criminals. They are criminals, Lord. Please save us. Save us. Remember that rug that was in the backyard that got wet down in the basement? I dried it out for my mom. Here it is right here. I'm going to bring that upstairs for her before she wakes up because she wants to put it in her bedroom. I think this thing needs to be watered. My bird feeders are almost empty. I got to fill them today, and I'll put this inside for Ma. She washed it yesterday. 74 degrees, right? So it's 74 degrees here in New Jersey, Monday morning. Hope you guys have a great Monday. It's been very windy. I've been in the pool, but not that often. Well, not as long, because when it's windy out, you get cold. You know, it's not enjoyable being in the pool when it's too windy. Can you guys hear the birds? I'm going to see if there's any packages on the front porch. Yeah, does anybody need any used Mother's Day balloons? Let me know. I got 3 of them that just will not die. Let's take bets on when these things are going to finally come off the wall. They've been here since obviously Mother's Day. That's some good helium. Dad, my father, my daddy, dad. I put this bell up here the other day. If I ever hear the dogs barking around the neighborhood, I'm just going to ring it. That's right. That's right. I got to hear their shit. They can hear my bell. Ooh, Jerry, that sounds mean. Hey, listen. Whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I know this. It's what I have no worries. Yeah, I don't. I'm glad I have no worries right now. I have a massage appointment tomorrow at 11 a.m. Right? Tomorrow's the 22nd. Tuesday, the 22nd at 11 a.m. I have a massage scheduled. So before I get a massage, I like to get, I know this doesn't sound very masculine, I like to get my nails done. Because I don't think anyone massaging your feet wants to see your long ass toenails on their what the hell is it called? Where they give you the massage. Their table. Do you guys ever get a massage? Would you like heat? I'm like, I don't need I don't like heat. I don't want a heated table when I get a massage. Nice and cool. Do you guys get naked? We get naked. How are they going to do your thighs and your back of your hamstrings if you got, you know? I enjoy my monthly massages. I really do. Main thing when you're getting a massage, you got to stay hydrated. Getting all those toxins out of your body. Oh. Oh. My mom keeps having books sent to her, and she didn't order them. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to bring this carpet upstairs for my mom real fast because she wants to use it today. I'll bring it upstairs before she wakes up, and she'll be happy to see that it's upstairs. Oh my God. This is my dad. He used to sit and watch TV in this room when they came upstairs. My parents were cute. They would sit downstairs watching TV together. And then as the evening progressed, my father would come up here to finish watching TV. My mom would lay in the other room and watch her TV. Then they would both meet in their bedroom and go to sleep, go to bed. I'll show you my favorite room when I used to live here. My dad would always be down there looking up. I'd wave at him. Good morning, Dad. This is the guest room, but I used to stay in this room. I love this room because it's so cool. It's in the back of the house, and it's quiet, and I love this room. My mom is sleeping. There. And this is the master bedroom. My dad has been gone 5 years, and finally my mom spent the night in here the other day.
funny. This painting, I bought this drawing for my mom for Mother's Day in 1977, and she still has it above my parents' bed. Nice Mother's Day present, right? I was only 15, and I thought that was very pretty. It's a mom holding her baby. My mom really liked it, so she had it framed, and she's had it forever. All right, you guys had asked to see some of the house. I just wanted to show you. This isn't my home, it's my parents' home. I'm going to have a cup of coffee and I'm going to sit down. I'm going to read everything you guys are sharing. Just let me make another cup of coffee and I'll sit and I'll read everything you've said. B12, B complex, D3. Let me get some, I'm going to get some, I got honey, and I'm going to get some milk. And then I'll have coffee, and then I'm going to sit down at my dad's desk, and I'll read all your comments. I'm going to shave today. I'm going to get a haircut. I get my nails done. Tomorrow I'm going to get a massage. Wednesday I have a doctor's visit to get blood work done. So I showed you a little bit of the house. The house looks big from outside, but it's really not that big. It's very comfortable. My mom loves her home. My mom loves her house. So Yo, good morning. Good morning. It's Monday morning. I know you guys got stuff to do. I just keep you a little entertained while you get ready for work. Oh, let's read. Oh shit, I'm so behind. Amy, my parents, this is a acre and a third, 1.3 acres. Wendy's saying she feels bad for the residents who live in the northern part of Cape Coral. The city needs to do something for them. It sounds like an urgent situation without having enough water. Jeff, there's systems now that you purchase. I don't know how much they are, but it takes moisture from the air and creates water, like 15 gallons a day. I don't know how much they are. I'm going to look into how much they cost because I would like one. It takes water from the air and it takes moisture from the air and creates drinking water. It's something to think about. Real Goldilocks says 2 TV rooms, lasting marriage. It's the truth. My dad liked to watch the History Channel, and my mom wants to watch cooking shows, you know? Spirit of this guy says, I'm banned from one massage place. I made too much noise. Oh my God. You guys are sweet. You know, I show you to get you out of your own zone. This is not my home. I am not showing anything off. This is my parents' home. They've lived here for over 24 years. And that's it. I just get you out of your own head. There's a lot of bigger houses than this. Oh. Christy says, I no longer have the money for massage, but I miss getting them. I go once a month. I treat myself. It regularly is $100 for a massage. But if you belong to Hand and Stone, you can get a massage scheduled once a month for $75. And all that really does is it's still costing you $100 because you're not going to not tip them $25. I always tip my masseuse $25. Sometimes usually 30. He spends good time with me. He's a big guy. He's a beautiful person. He's a very sweet, kind guy. And he's a very good masseuse. Everybody loves him. His name is Kevin. I love Kevin. He's like 6'3", massive man. And he has this he's white, but he has an afro. Kevin got a big ass afro, and he's a great masseuse. My mom treated me once to a facial at Hand and Stone, which was but I went. I had the woman who did my facial. I had her laughing so much we both got in trouble. The manager knocked on the door. You guys got to be quiet there. Like, oh, shut up. I'm getting a facial. I'll laugh if I want. Anyway, I'm trying to see where you guys started talking. All right. Spirit of this guy, that is so funny. I made too much noise. Oh my God. Oh, right there. Oh, yes. Oh my God. That feels so good. Oh, That was Spirit in the Sky. That's why they're banned from their massage. You can't go like that, That is so funny. Yeah, the bedroom is above the garage. Spirit in the Sky says that bedroom is the size of my whole place. Kathy Doherty says, I live in a tiny apartment. Can I tell you something, Kathy? When I lived in Philadelphia at a place called the Drake on 16th and Spruce Street in Philadelphia, there's a big apartment building called the Drake. I had an apartment there for years, and I had the smallest apartment in the building on the 22nd floor. It's probably when they started building it from the ends and went in. This was the space that was left. Anyway, I had a little apartment with one bedroom, a galley kitchen, a beautiful view. I loved my apartment. I would love to live in that apartment again. A big house is nice when you have a family. It's just my mom and I. So as many memories are in this house, the only reason we're here is because of my mom. If it was up to me, we'd live in a smaller place. My mom has already said she wants me to stay with her. So if we bought another home, she wants to get, you know what my mom wants to get? A side-by-side. In a little town, maybe Hamilton, Lawrenceville, Bordentown, a little side-by-side. And I would be right next to her. This way could I have my own place and I'd be right next door to my mom. And my mom is such a good woman. And this will, be emotional for anyone that loves their mother. My mom wants to someday sell this house, buy a side-by-side so I can live right next door to her. And she said, Jerry, this way, someday when I'm not here anymore, you can rent out my half and travel the way you said you want to travel. You know your parents love you when they think of you past their death. You know what I mean? Jeff is saying the politicians in Cape Coral would rather build a $250 million yacht club, which is in the works right now, instead of passing down some relief to homeowners battling dry wells. There's a lot they could do down there to get water. You got the Everglades right there. Jesus, filter it, drink it. Therabob says, I thought you were going to show us Elvis on Velvet, Jerry. Amy, you're very sweet. Bradley is sharing, I miss my mom. Her name was Stax. Last year, I spent my last Mother's Day with her in the hospital. TWIBU1 says, my boy would say, I want to watch The Wizard of Oz. It was too cute. And Bradley, I am sorry for your loss. I can't even imagine losing your mom. I'm going to be a mess. I'm going to need every ounce of your guys' friendship when that day happens to me. Or maybe I'll go just before my mom. I wouldn't mind that either. Oh, you guys, thank you. Jerry must have good kidneys. I hope so. I put them through the ringer. I like my Michelob Ultra, and I like a few bourbons in the evening. It's not good. My kidneys are not happy with me. Bradley said, Margie, thank you. The worst thing in life is to lose your mom. Those coops are getting closer to the machine. I see. Hey,
Frugalinista, I love you. You are so funny. I thought you were going to say something. Those are my mom's coffee. I ran out. Those are her backup. So today I have to buy myself some more coffee Keurig cups. But Frugalinista is funny because my mom put my coffee maker on the counter, and my coffee cups are in the pantry. It's like 8 feet away. Frugalinista says, "Do they have to be so far away?" Jesus, Jerry. Oh, Kathy, you're very kind. My mom and I have always. My mom can get mad at me, and 5 minutes later, it's over. Like that's how we are. Same thing with my mom and dad and I. They could get mad at me, and then 5 minutes later, it's done. And that's how it should be, especially amongst family. My brother and sister can hold on to a grudge forever. So let them. I love my mom. I loved my father, and I enjoyed their company. Wendy's saying, Jeff, I can't understand some of the logic of our politicians. They only care about having their own luxuries and not the necessities of the regular person. Wendy, I don't get it either. Life is short. We're on this planet a blink of an eye. Wouldn't you want to be kind to other people and lift them up? It's nuts. Christy said, dude, your house is massive. It's about twice as big as the average American. I know. My mom loves her house. She's always cleaning. She'll be in here this week. She saw dust on the floor. She's nuts. My mom loves doing laundry. She loves cooking. She's always moving furniture. She's crazy, my mom. Spirit in the Sky said, Jerry, since you're getting your nails done, you might as well get a Brazilian wax. I would definitely want one of those ear things to hear what they say. If I ever got a Brazilian wax, because I know when I get my nails done, they're like, yo, Dawson, Jerry, they're probably going like, oh, Jerry's here. And then they're probably, what thing going on, John? Nobody, where's his mom? He's a mommy's boy. Right? I don't even know what the women say. They're very nice to me, though. My girl's name is Vicky. Is that her real name? No. But her name is Vicky, and I love Vicky. She's tiny, she's cute, and she does my feet and my hands. Her daughter's name is Tracy. Usually I get Tracy because I usually get my nails done when I go with my mom, and I let my mom get Vicky because Vicky's very good. In fact, I think I should ask my mom this morning if she'd like to go with me, and I'll treat her because my mom's birthday's on the 24th. So I could get her nails done today. We need milk, so we go to Costco afterwards, and I could pull out my phone in Costco this afternoon and take you guys with me. That would be fun. You should see me in Costco. I don't shut up. I talk to everybody. I love Costco. I love Costco. It's such an opportunity to lift people up and to have fun with people. Oh my God. Every person that's handing out samples, I mess around with them. What exactly is this? These are sour sop gummies, and they help your system. But will they make me taller? Well, they'll make you feel better. Yeah, but will they make me smarter? Will they help me think? I have fun with people. I don't know how many square feet this home is. I'll look it up right now. I'll look it up and I'll pull it up. We'll see. It's only a home. Thank God there's a nice roof over our heads. My parents bought this house. They're the first owners of this home. My parents loved this house and they enjoyed it. When my dad passed away and my mom was sick, this past year, January and February, my mom was ill with multiple pneumonia and AFib. When she returned home, she couldn't stand. She was bed chair bound for at least 2 weeks until I got her to shuffle over to the couch, shuffle over to the commode, and we had a stair lift put in. So I show you guys the stair lift because it's a necessary piece of equipment. My mom cannot go up and down the stairs anymore. So, it's necessary. I'm going to pull up this house. I don't know what the square footage is, but it's nothing to hide. It is what it is. We're all going to be living together in North Carolina someday. We are. We're all the people on this platform who I adore and have all become friends. My dream is for us to have 40 acres outside Boone, North Carolina. Everybody we'll figure out how we're all going to set up our little tiny home nation. And maybe there'll be 15 of us. Maybe there'll be 20 of us. Maybe there'll be 25, 30 of us. And we'll have a common pavilion. Everybody has to sign a lease that they're going to be there, and we're all going to behave, and you can't invite just who you want because we won't want too much crazy. That's my dream, to have a pavilion in our property with a stream running through it, and everybody watches out for one another. Aggie, do you need medications for the week? I'm going into town. Can I take you? You want to go see a doctor? You want me to pick up your prescription? Does anybody need anything? Oh, I need milk. All right, let me get a list. And, we all watch out for each other. That's my dream. Anyway, here's my mom, and I won't have this house then, of course. What was Frugal Lisa saying? 4,000 square feet. All right. How come they just don't come out and tell you what the square foot is? The value of this home is estimated to be between 900,000 and 1.1 million. Oh, square feet, Frugalinista, you are a smart lady. 4,650 square feet. And it's the house. They have it down as a 3.5 bath, but we have 1, 2, it's 3.5 baths. But yeah, Frugalinista, you're pretty smart. I don't know square foot and shit, or things like that. But yeah, it's over 4,500 square feet. Too much for 2 people. But if my mom is happy, I'm happy. If she's content, I'm fine. I'll do whatever is necessary for her to feel safe and functional in this house. Frugalinista said the wax comment seriously made me chuckle. So anyway, what I was going to say is I would want earpieces to know what they're saying, because I can imagine going in for a wax. Oh my God, look at him. I don't know what they would say. You'd probably be mortified, Jesus. Rhonda said, ooh, change for Soupy. My mom leaves change, and I have a little bag in the mudroom that is a canvas. It was given by, it's a vodka, Titan, no, Tito vodka. It's a Tito vodka holder. We put our change in that. Kathy Daughter says, I had a house that big and sold it to my daughter
Soupy passed away a long time ago. I'm so behind you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to catch up. Spirit in the Sky says, Jerry, do you want to know my nickname? Absolutely. Share it. Irma, Shalane, Nancy, you are all such nice women. My God, what a nice, sweet group of people. Jonathan Barr sharing, I took care of my mom until her last days. I would have had it no other way. My mom doesn't want anyone else but me. Which, I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm honored. Shalane, Nancy, Therabob, Lisa. What happened to Lisa? She's saying she appreciates everyone's kind word. What happened, Lisa? I'm talking, I'm not reading, and I'm sorry. What did Lisa say? Christy just rolled up to the park where she's going for her walk. She's wishing everybody a good day. Oh, here, Lisa says, my mom passed 40 years ago. She was 56 and I was 23. I miss her every day. Lisa, I'm sure everybody can relate to what you're saying. So, Lisa, God bless your mom, and I'm sure she misses you too. It's funny that Lisa's saying that it's not funny, but Lisa's saying, I miss her every day. When my dad was dying, I had the privilege of being his caregiver, and I stayed by his side for 2.5 months while he was dying, declining. And I would tell him every day, Dad, I love you. I said, you are such a good dad. And I would say, Dad, I'm going to miss you. And it always made me feel so, I didn't really think about it, but he used to say back to me, Jared, I'm going to miss you too. And I used to, well, how are you going to miss me? You're not going to be here, right? But that's how your parents feel. They love you. So I'm sure Lisa's mother misses her too. And again, Jonathan Barr says, I took care of my mom until her last days, and he would have it no other way. Can I tell you something, you guys? I'll be honest with you. You talk about emotional. When your mom is in the hospital, and I hated leaving my mom in the hospital, even though she was in great hands. She's at Deborah Heart and Lung, great facility. She was at Cooper Medical Center in Camden, amazing ICU. When I would come in the morning, I would get there as soon as I could, 9 a.m. And I can tell you what, to see your mother so happy and relieved to see you, it's an amazing feeling. Like, your mom loves you, but when she's in the hospital and you come in the room, my mom would be like, Jerry, and I would hug her. They feel overwhelmed, and you feel like a hero. It's a nice feeling. Jonathan Barr, I'm sure she was a great mom. Therabob says, it's special to give end-of-life care. It's important to know when the care you're providing could be better provided by a professional. I've been an RN for 25 years. I did hospice for a few years. I would consider myself an excellent caregiver. And anyone, I'm in the right place. I'm in the right place. Spirit in the Sky, I still didn't know, she didn't tell us her nickname, Spirit in the Sky. But Spirit is saying, I lost my mom during COVID. She was in California and I'm on the island. She was in hospice with dementia. Oh my God, that frightens me. My mom
is on the ball. She's very smart. She might be becoming a little forgetful. So what? My mom is on point, and I'm so grateful for that. Spirit, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Frugal Anissa says, funny you mentioned North Carolina. We talked to a guy that just retired from my husband's job. He's building in North Carolina on 20 acres, beautiful property. North Carolina, you guys, we're going to have a blast. Frugal Anissa, join us. Everybody, Nancy, Margie, Gail Ann, Ellen Unger, Kathy Doherty, Spirit in this, every person on this platform who has become friends, I'm telling you, we're going to have 40 acres in the mountains of North Carolina, outside Boone, and that's going to become our town. We can go to Asheville sometimes. We want to go out. We'll have a nice small bus, and we will be a community, and we will watch out for each other, because who else is going to watch out for us other than us and friends? So it's going to happen. I'm going to manifest it. God's going to bless us, and we will be in North Carolina someday together as friends and family. It's going to happen. And Kathy Doherty's going to come live with us, going to live with me. You know what else is in North Carolina? Because of the topography of North Carolina with the hills and valleys, what grows in Carolina, North Carolina? Ginseng, which is very lucrative. You can make money off of ginseng. So I would love to have a group of us go on hikes twice a week to different areas, and we'll harvest ginseng. The ginseng is a root, and it's in the earth, and up from the ginseng comes a stem. And at the top of that stem are usually 3 red berries, red seeds. So when we harvest the ginseng, we take those 3 red seeds, we poke holes in the earth, and we replant the ginseng so we can have it again in a year or 2 or 3, however long it takes to grow. I do not know. But we will be good stewards of the earth, and we will harvest ginseng and sell it to North Korea. No, we'll sell it to South Korea. You know who uses the most ginseng? The Koreans. Have you ever seen the Koreans? Have you ever seen South Koreans? They're beautiful people. They're beautiful people. Kathy Doherty is 70. Kathy, that's still young. Many families do a disservice by trying to provide care out of their wheelhouse. Yeah, if you can't care for your family, don't. I'm not going to toot my own horn. I'm just telling you, I was a flight medic in the Air Force. I was a trauma technician in the #1 trauma center in Philadelphia for 6 years. And then I became an RN. I've been a nurse for 25 years. If you're fucked up and something is wrong, you want to see me coming in your direction. I will just say that. I'm very good at providing the care necessary and giving you tough love and good love, because I've had, you have patients that are under duress and they need you to be strong for them. So I consider it a privilege. Your heart, you just can't have the mental skills. You got to have the social skills. You have to have the compassion to care and to provide good care. So I know what Thera Bob's saying. If you're not qualified and your heart isn't in the right place, don't try to save money or some shit by taking care of someone that you're really not qualified to take care of. They deserve to be cared for and loved. My mom asked me over 25 years ago, Jer, Daddy and I were talking. We know that you'll be there for us, because that's just how I am. I'm the big mush. I'm the oldest. Do me a favor. I go, yeah, Mom, anything. She goes, please make sure that I'm never cold. and that I'm clean. So when you get old, that in my mom's mind, that would be a terrible thing, to get old and neglected and to be cold and not clean. So there you go. If you're caring for someone and they're getting older, make sure they're warm and that they're clean and they're well fed and they're loved. Don't neglect their mouth care. Don't neglect their dry skin. Give them love. Give them care. That's why you're there. And if you can't do it, find someone who can. We all deserve to be loved until the last moment on this planet. What a terrible thing to die alone. And the more precious souls that I come across on our platform, I think, these are wonderful people. I would like to be around them as I grow old. And some of them are older than I am. I will be there for them. And hopefully there'll be some people in our group younger than I that will be there for me. Right? But Therabob's right. Many families do a disservice by trying to find care out of their wheelhouse. You got to know what you're doing. Kathy Darter says, I'm not sure how long I will be here. That's what you meant when you said you're 70. Kathy, it's going to happen. Bye, Aggie. Love you, Aggie. Wendy, I agree. This home is, my friend Sonny, his sister is coming from England in a week. And I already have plans. My mom and I talked about it. Sonny's sister, my friend, is an attorney in the United Kingdom. Her husband is a physician. They have 2 children. They're going to look at this house. Oh, Therabob, it's all good, man. Kathy Doherty, I know that there is an earpiece. I'm going to get. I don't know if I want it, but I'm going to get it. Spirit in the Sky says her nickname is Sweet Cheeks. Shazam. Nothing's nicer than a nice little hiney. Remember Pippa, Kate Middleton's sister, when Kate got married to the crown? Pippa was her maid of honor. That was the most widely observed hiney in the world. Everybody was looking at Pippa's little tush. So Spirit of the Sky's name is Sweet Cheeks. That's cute. Therabob was sharing that his sisters didn't provide adequate care for his father. When his father was dying, his sisters didn't provide adequate care in his eyes. Perhaps they tried the best they could, but if you can't do it, don't try. But Therabob, that must have been very... Oh, Jeff. Yeah, God has put me where I'm supposed to be. I don't see my children. I don't have that blessing. But that's not about me. God has placed me where I'm supposed to be at this moment in time. Celeste Phillips says, good caregiving is not for everyone. It takes a special person to do a good job. If you ever need one, pray you get a good soul to care for you. Therabob says, we cared for my mom too, right? Celeste, God bless you. Kathy Doherty said she brought her mother home from the nursing home to pass away. Kathy, that had to be tough. And TWIBU1 says, listen, and this is for all of us, it says, I was able to take care of my aunt and granny, but my uncle became unruly. out of his mind. So we had to let him go stay in a home. He's doing much better there. Good. Yeah, that's smart. You gotta adjust when you need to. Hans Renson says, Therabob, you are absolutely right. I am very quiet because I do not have a loving relationship with my mom and dad. Hans Renson, you are such a good person. I can't imagine how hard that is. So just reading that, I feel so bad for you. And my heart goes out to you. Having loving parents is a blessing. And if parents aren't in, I don't know what to say about that. It's Hans, we're your family. Hans Renson, I'm your family. People on this platform are your family. You are loved. Don't forget that. You're here for a reason, for us and with us. So you're family now, Hans. Naomi Gonzalez is saying hi to everybody. Therabob. So Therabob's hard on himself. Don't be a perfect typer. It doesn't matter. Oh, so you got the ginseng thing. Wouldn't that be fun, you guys? Therabob says, older than you wrote it. I don't want to be the oldest. I don't want to be the youngest. Diane Ramos, thank you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I became a nurse. I was compelled to become a nurse. I was a flight medic during the first Gulf War. And I always felt it's no greater calling than to care for somebody else that needs care. It's not the most macho thing to become a medic or a nurse as a man, but what a privilege. And I worked with a lot of male nurses that were amazing men. They were great mentors to me, especially in Philadelphia. There must have been 7 men in the ER when I first started. Boy, what a great group of guys. And they all became nurse anesthetists. And I wanted to be like them. They were smart, they were funny, they were athletic, they were kind, they were intelligent. I wanted to be like them. That's why I became a nurse. Hans says, Celeste, I was 11 years old when my dad came over and my mom told me. Hans left when he was 16. Hans left home when he was 16 years old. Stacy Stoltz says, are you going to move soon, Jerry? I don't think soon. I don't know where we'll go. I will go wherever my mom wants. Lisa says, I would advise having medical experience and guidance. Caregiving is challenging. You guys, when I was taking care of my mom, in January, February, March, into April, that was a long time. I leaned on you guys. Every day I come home from the hospital and talk to you. And you guys got me through that time. I called Jackie a few times and cried. Jackie Bella Realtor, she's my friend. I love Jackie. She has a big heart. I would call her and say, Jackie, I'm losing it. I can't do this. I need help. And she's like, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. You just got to do this. Things are going to get better. You're doing good. And she really set my mind at ease because I was starting to lose it. It's very difficult being a caregiver when you have no support. So if you have a brother or sister that is a good person, align yourselves with them now. If you have family members, cousins, aunts, and uncles who are good, align with them now so that you're not alone as the primary caregiver. It's very daunting, very tiring. It's a huge responsibility. When your mom or dad come home from the hospital and they can't get off the recliner and they're bedbound, it's frightening. It's a big responsibility. And Hans, I'm sorry that happened to you. Wendy, we will be in North Carolina together, all of us. It's going to happen. I wonder what the age range will be. I think our age range, I don't know how old Miguel Fierro is in Washington. He has, Miguel lost his legs, but he's a very capable man. I think Miguel must be in his 40s. I think we'll have between ages 40 and 90. And I will get up in the morning. I told Christy, we're going to have animals. We'll have some cows, some goats, chickens. I would love to get up in the morning and feed the animals. I would. And I would meet at our common pavilion. I would start coffee. We'll have a big thing of coffee. I'll start that every morning. And people could come from their little tiny homes up to the pavilion where we all could sit. And I'll make egg sandwiches for everybody. We can all take turns. I don't care. I mean, I would love to be part of a community that cares about each other. We can go into town to go shopping. Boone, North Carolina is a cute little town. We'll be safe up in the hills and mountains of North Carolina. And we will live our lives until we die. And we'll watch out for each other. And Hans has his sons, and they can come visit him in New Jersey, in North Carolina. I believe is female, Jerry. Yeah, I said that. Hans. No. Oh, Hannah is a female, Jerry. We're going to meet Jesus. I don't want to upset anyone. How do you all feel about life after death? We're going to see God. He's a beautiful brown guy. He's going to go, Buenos dias. Gotcha. And he's going to judge, and he's going to pull out the book of life. And here's what I think at the end of our life. Here's what I think is going to happen. When you stand before God, it's going to be very, very simple. It's not going to be drawn out, it's going to be very simple. In your lifetime, ask yourself, have you lifted people up or have you been an asshole and brought people down? That's the thing. It's going to be like this. Were you a good person? Did you lift people up? Did you try to make people feel better about being alive, being on this planet? Or did you shit on people? Did you take advantage of people? Were you unkind to people? I'm not perfect. But I've had good interactions with many, many, many people. Could I do a better job? Hell yeah. Every day is an opportunity to bring people up. And assholes like this, they deserve to burn in hell. To burn in hell. Because why? They've brought so many people down. It's not enough that they have money and they can go wherever the fuck they want and they can do this and they can do that and they can do this and they can have. That's not enough for them. They like to hurt people. They like to see people squirm and suffer, and that's messed up. So he's going to meet his maker, and soon, and he deserves to burn in hell. I'm sorry, he does. Kathy, you will not be the oldest. Oh, my mom is fine, Stacy. She's upstairs sleeping. Jonathan Barr says, my favorite aunt in Philadelphia was a nurse for 50 years. Can I tell you, TWIBU is making a good statement. He's saying, it's beyond challenging. One can hurt another in their attempt to care for them. Some things should be left to a professional who is not bonded like a family member. The first rule of medicine, I said this before, is a Latin term, Latin verse. It's like primum non nocere. Primum, first. As in premium cracker. Number one, primum non nocere. First, no harm. If you don't know how to move someone, leave them alone. If you don't know what to say, shut the fuck up. If you don't know how to care for someone, find out or get someone that knows what they're doing. I'm just saying, don't cause people harm. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. Hannah. I'm going to call you then Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Hannah Redson. I love you if you're a girl or a guy. But I'm glad you're a girl. Well, I'm glad you're telling me you're a girl. Hannah. Hannah. Will you tell Hannah dinner's ready? Hannah! Are you, come on, dinner's ready. And that happens more than not. Even if they are good people, most of the time it's just one person doing the heavy lifting, caring for an aging parent. It is daunting. It's scary when your mom can't get off the recliner and everything depends on you, from what fluids go in, to food, to medication, to skin integrity issues, to mobility issues, to going to the bathroom. That all falls on you. And it was a privilege to care for my mom. I will tell you this, when your parents are getting older and you're going to do anything nice for them and they've gone to the bathroom and you got to wash them up, use warm, soapy water. Don't ever, ever try to wash your parents with cold water. How terrible. I'm just saying, people forget. You might think it feels pleasant. They don't. So warm, soapy water goes a long way. Here's what I'm going to end it with, because I've been on for 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 11 seconds. Oh my God, I got to catch up. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. In a world of people, we're all different. We all come from different backgrounds. We all went to different churches, perhaps. We all have different family, different experiences. But think about this, and let's end it like this today. In a world where everybody can be a napkin, have you ever tried to take peanut butter off your fingers with a napkin? It's not very effective, is it? Imagine eating peanut butter or getting peanut butter on your fingers and wiping it off with a napkin. Your fingers would still smell like peanut butter. They would be dirty. And you go on for the rest of the day with your fingers smelling like peanut butter. So everybody can be a napkin, right? The whole world is made up of napkins. But for us, we're not napkins. In a world of napkins, be a wet, warm washcloth. Think about that. In a world of napkins, and everybody's a napkin. Everybody can be a freaking napkin. Being a napkin is not difficult. The world's made up of napkins. Most of the world are napkins. In a world of napkins, be a warm, wet washcloth. If you wipe your hands after eating peanut butter with a warm, wet washcloth, your hands smell clean, you're clean. I'm just saying, that's a great analogy. I learned that some years back as a director of nursing, and it always stuck with me. In a world of napkins, be a warm, wet washcloth. It's very simple. Wendy says, why is it that some of the most evil people live the longest? So that when they go to hell, it's justified. Jonathan Barr saying the book of life says the streets are paved with gold. And think about all the things that you've lost in your life. I've had great loss in my life. Professionally, I've had losses. My children, I've had losses. But I go by faith that the Bible says whatever I have lost in this life, I will receive 5 times that. So someday when I pass on, I'm going to receive 5 times what I've lost. We all will receive 5 times what we've lost. Stacy Solt says, Jerry, did you work at Jefferson Hospital in Philadelphia? Yes. I was at Jefferson Hospital for 8 years, 6 in the ER. 10th and Walnut Street, Center City, Philadelphia. All right, you guys, let me see. Mimi says, okay, I am a pretty pink wet washcloth. Are you warm though? Mimi, you forgot the word warm. The whole warm. Mimi is a pretty pink, warm, wet washcloth. My handle means that which is beyond us. Wendy says she loves the warm, wet washcloth analogy. Wendy, it's true. It's a very easy thing to visualize. And if you're ever going to talk to a group of kids and try to inspire them to care for other people, that's a great analogy to use. TWIBU, I hope you join us. And it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure talking to you. It's been a great morning with you all. Thank you, Jerry, for bringing us together. Have a great day with your mom. You guys too. I love you. Say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye, you guys. Love you. I'm going to be in the pool this afternoon or later. I'll see you guys later. All right. Happy Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. All right. Goodbye. There was no flagging. Goodbye, Goldilocks. Goodbye, TWI. Goodbye, Shalane. Goodbye, Wendy. Goodbye, Celeste. Kathy Doherty, love you too. Therabob, thank you for being such a good guy, bro. Tweeboo1, Jeff, Therabob, God bless you guys. Mimi, God bless you. I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Sending you love from South Jersey. One more ring of the bell. Sending you love. Margie, thank you for being my friend and watching out for me. Margie.